one could technically call this video part 2 to the Vesteria guides thing, except this part, subclasses, because I had multiple people ask about that, so I figured I would just do, you know, an overview on each of the subclasses. So we're gonna start with the best first, Paladin. Paladin is the best of every single subclass in the game. There's nothing wrong with Paladin. There will never be anything wrong with Paladin. Paladin is great no matter how you use it. You can't change my mind in any way, no matter what. Moving on. Assassin. Assassin likes to be, we call them a big noob, but they do lots of damage. They can go invisible for almost an infinite amount of time, a very small amount of time where they don't have to be invisible. And if you get the 70 intelligence perk, and you know, they just don't have to ever un-invis. That's really bad. Don't be like that. Alright, look, that's like being a BFG main. Don't do that. Assassin does have high damage in PvE though, ever since Incisor came out, so you should definitely check that out. Next, we have a Sorcerer. Sorcerer is what we call I don't know, I think Sorcerer is the second best mage class for PvP. I guess it could be the first, but you know, Cleric can heal. I'll go over Cleric in a bit, they're pretty OP. Sorcerer is nice though. I personally use it with Webbed Bomb. So, you know, I Webbed Bomb, which on its own with 30 dex and the rest in gets me about, I don't know, like, what the face? I don't know, maybe 19k DPS on its own? No, not quite. Nah, my bad, that's a bit insane. Not 19k, like, I don't know, more like 15,000? I don't know, man, DPS kind of bugged. And then if you use, what's it face? Oh yeah, if you use Frost Call in between it, I think you can use it like 2 or 3 times in between, twice to be exact. Blah, blah. And then you gotta wait like a nanosecond to use multi-bomb again. So you do that. And then yeah, big DPS, boom boom. That, I don't know, there's probably better combos on Warlock and whatever, but that Warlock isn't the point. Next, we have Ranger. Now, Ranger used to be the meta of by far. Nothing even came close to being as good as Ranger did. I know these subclasses are out of order, but you know, you can kind of assume, you can just kind of guess which one's Mage, Warrior, and Hunter. Right. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, Ranger used to be meta, then they got nerfed really hard, and the only way to do it now is like Shotgun Ranger, which is 90 dex, and then everything else in strength. I guess 70 dex would work too, but you know, 90 works better. And even then, you're still not doing as much damage as Assassins with Incisor, so it's kind of just cronge. Yeah, don't pick Ranger, please. Alright, next we have Warlock. Warlocks are pretty cool, actually. They have this funny thing called Pillage Vitality. It does exactly what it says. You shoot an enemy, and you pillage their vitality. You take it. It's yours now. What are they going to do about it? Nothing, because it's your health. I mean, I guess it's not that much healing, but it also does like a really high amount of damage when you max it out. So yeah, do that. Everything else is kind of personal preference, I guess. I don't know, man. Kind of like a keyboard. Doesn't matter what switch you get as long as you like it. Alright. Next, a Berserker. Also known as the David Super Wiz class. A Berserker? Only PvP gods use Berserker. No one else, because Berserker is the worst warrior subclass. Arguably. They have 2 swords, which looks extremely cool. They run like Naruto, which also looks extremely cool. And most of them, well, I don't know, you can kind of do whatever you want with the build, but you want to get like 10, me personally, I'd go 10 dex and then everything else in strength. So you can just one-tap everyone who walks into your range of vision. And then if you really want to be annoying, get 10 ground slams, so not only does it do a crap load more damage, but the hitboxes are just absolutely busted. Oh, it's great, trust me. And then next we have the Funny Healer, also known as Cleric. Their DPS isn't like too extra normal. It's not like completely unfair, let's be honest. So the only annoying part about Clerics is if you use it with Mitosis, every time you get touched, you can just use the heal ability. And because you use the heal ability, you heal extra because of mitosis. Flawless game design. It's pretty abusable in PvP. People won't like you, though. That's why it's kind of funny. Yeah. Also, you can revive people. People like that. Or if you want to be annoying, you could charge people money to be revived, which is just hilarious. Because they'll never pay. They just die. But occasionally you will make money, so technically you make more than it is for free. So, bada bing, bada boom. Stonks. Next, we got Trickster. Best hunter subclass, I'm not gonna lie. Look, if you get hit as a Trickster, you hit one key, disengage, and you just fly across the map. And then also, after you use disengage, you can use a trap like really high up in the sky. And if the person you're fighting, or enemy you're fighting goes under it, they just float up into the sky. Because traps are just like infinite vertical, almost. It's actually, pretty good in PvP, I imagine, if you can hit Switch Strike, which also does a crap load of damage. But that one's kind of hard to hit. It's just like a slow moving bolt that swaps your guys' location and does a lot of damage to the enemy. And then we got a Knight. Knight, to sum it up, has big damage, like, any warrior. Big health, more than any other warrior. They're considered meta, because they are, and they're kind of busted in PvP. And it's actually kind of bonkers, because if you go full Vitality Knight, you can have over 5,000 HP, which is just absurd. Or if you go full strength, you can have 3,400 base HP. I'm pretty sure it's 3,400. It might be 3,600, though. Other than that, it would be like, oh. Wait. What was I saying about Knight? Oh, yeah. 3,400 to 3,600 base HP. With full Vitality, it's like 4,900 to 5,300. I think. You could probably get more than 5.3k. I don't know, man. You do you. Yeah, Knight is absolutely bonkers. Plus their shield bash ability. It might be harder to hit. Two a shield has larger hitbox, so if you do, use that. Because two a shield funny. Yeah, and then you just stun them for like a solid 2.5 to 3 seconds. And then you can just basic attack them to death because there's nothing they can do. They can't run away. They can't use an ability. They either just reset or just, sit there and suffer for the next 3 seconds. Pretty sure I covered every subclass. I did. I definitely did. Hold on, I can count. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then everything else I missed, like, if you want to be a hybrid, if you just don't want to pick a subclass and go rogue, you're irrelevant. If you want to be an adventurer main, you're irrelevant. If you want to, pick anything other than paladin, you're irrelevant. That's the video. Alright, yeah, you guys should subscribe.